Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. There's no place like your home. I'm Lisa Baker, and if you follow me, you know that I am all about home. And the channel specifically is geared toward doing many things for yourself in order to save money, but mostly to be able to tap into your own creativity. And I've been on this journey discovering that through getting my home put together from thrifting, yard sales, flea markets, and curb alerts. And if you know what those are, it's basically garbage day. So many people throw beautiful, nice things away. So once you can get past that stigma of driving by and seeing something, you might just find a real treasure. So today I want to share with you what I've done in my living room with a metal, I believe it was a planter or some kind of a bowl. It must have had a glass liner or a plastic liner, but when I found it at the thrift store, it was just the metal bowl. And I thought, I really want to be able to do something with this. So I turned it into a chandelier. It was $5, and I feel pretty great about that price. So you can see it right here. And I had this mount already, and I spray painted them both this almond color, and I liked that color against the white ceiling. So in order to secure the mount on the ceiling, I have Velcro strips all around the perimeter up on the inside, and I did use a little bit of hot glue. Now I am concerned about when I need to change the batteries on the fairy lights, how that process will go, but I plan to carefully, kind of wedge or shimmy that mount off of there and be able to change those batteries. And another thing that I found in doing this project was I should have gotten remote control lights. That would have been nice because then I could adjust the timing of the lighting a little better. But for now, I'm very pleased with how this came out. So if you can see right where the base of the planter is, and I E6000 that to the mold. So I've got, those two looking connected, and I tucked the battery pack inside of the well of that. So, there's nothing showing. And again, as I said, these are timed lights, so this will run for the next 6 hours. The beading that I found was just a long string at a thrift store, and I thought I wanted to incorporate those into something, and I think they've just really worked well with this chandelier that I've put up here. And I just measured off the room. It's 13 by 12, and I found my center and made my mark and then placed my mount up there. So it's right in the center of the room, and I just think that it really enhances the space and the look that I want in elevating this room. As I've said in my other videos, I always wallpapered and painted and bordered and did colored walls and just did a lot of elaborate work. And this time I really wanted to just really keep it more simple, clean looking, and using a lot of lighter colors because the home is really only 900 square feet from top to bottom. And I consider it to be really one of the original tiny homes, but I have a couple floors, so it kind of makes a difference. But I just, wanted a feel of it just feeling a little more open and not so tight. And so how I've balanced that, I believe, in the colors, not having so much color, is to pick really statement pieces in my artwork, in my little decorations throughout the house, that each location is really almost a conversation piece with unique and novelty things. And if you can see just a little bit here how I've done this, I found these beautiful, they're faux silk, long drapes, just gorgeous, and this beautiful piece of fabric. It was just a long piece of fabric, which I cut in half and just wrapped that around the poles, the curtain rods, to make that valance, to give it a nice soft look. So really, even though it's a clean look, I feel that it's a soft look as well. And that's really what I was aiming for in this smaller space. And I just love this little teapot that I found. That was just a fun score to get. So again, you know, if you are not sure of how to do things, or if you can, you know, believe that you can, because tapping into your creativity is one of the greatest strengths and one of the most rewarding things that you can really do for yourself. And I say at this point, you know, there really are no rules. Some people may still like a complete certain look, and that's fine. Whatever you want, you know, again, is really, it reflects who you are. So I hope that, you know, my videos do help. I'm here to just encourage anybody, you know, to make your home unique and special. And it's just the small touches that really can elevate a space. It doesn't have to be a big space, but you can just make it work. And you know, getting a nice flow in your room. And you know, I just, maybe I've just said everything I need to say, but again, I just really do want to encourage you to try these things. Go to that thrift shop. You know, you might find a silver tray, a silver, you know, a metal tray with handles. And I saw this somewhere, and someone for Christmas showed putting, you know, some flowers or some fake greenery, pine on it, and hanging it on their front door as their welcome for the holiday. So you don't have to, you know, stick to the rules of what a function might be. Right now, I have a bunch of beautiful water pitchers that I found. I've collected about 3 or 4. Got those at the thrift store, and I have them hanging out on my shepherd's crooks out there, because they blend in with all of my fall decorations, my window boxes. So, all right, well, there is no place like your home, and it's always good to see you. I thank you for your time. If you like my channel, please like and subscribe, leave your comments, and I hope that you will have a merry journey in creating and discovering really what you've got inside of here. So I'll see you next time.